Hey everybody, Cat's Camper here. New Jeep, getting it set to tow. It came with, it's a Rubicon, it came with the steel Jeep bumper. My wife likes that bumper, so I went with the Roadmaster Direct Connect tow bar base plate, if you will. But I went for the one that they're individual. I haven't quite finished. You can see I have a couple pieces finished. But it doesn't have the crossbar in between. I didn't want that sticking out. So when I put that skid plate back on, you'll just barely see the Roadmaster base plate. And just to show you, sorry, I'm doing this with my cell phone real quick, so it's gonna be a crummy video. That's dark black, that's the plate. Now if you look on the Roadmaster website, they say it will not work with a winch. Sorry, but I'm here to show you you can do it with the winch, but it's a little bit tricky. So this Jeep came with the 10,000 pound Warn, whatever their big winches are called, VO or VO, whatever. That's what it is. So they're the big ones that are hard to fit to start with, and they make life difficult in this situation. But you do have to do some minor modifications. Apologize for the video. This bracket is part of the Warn winch plate. And so over here, you see where that blue is, you have to trim part of that off, because this is the base plate and this is the winch plate. And then I don't know if you can see it up in here in the very back here at the edge of the base plate. You have to just take just a smidgen off on both sides. Let's see, maybe I can see it from this side. I apologize. Just wanted to. There, right behind that orange wire. You just have to. Well, let's get the focus here. You just have to trim the plate. I'm sorry, you can't really see it, but it's a very small, like about 1/8 of an inch by 2 inches off, so that the winch plate won't interfere with the base plate. So you can do it. The problem I had was because once you get it all together, and it wasn't a lot of trimming, then this darn thing is so big, it's hard to get in here to tighten that nut right there, because with a smaller winch you won't have a problem. But if you've got one of these big Warn, I forget what they call them, winches, you're going to have a heck of a time. Now, Rock Hard makes a nice base plate for the winch that I think would probably work also. But if I had a choice, which I kind of did, this is the Rock Hard aluminum bumper that I have on my JK, and so it bolts right into the end of the frame, and these are your tow bar hooks, and you're good to go. And this one, the winch would go on top, but they do make one where the winch sinks inside, and it would have been way easier to install. So anyways, you can use a Roadmaster Direct Connect base plate with a winch.